Hey, I'm Jonathan Blundell, and we're walking through a how-to guide, basic getting started with WordPress. This is kind of a compilation video. All the things that we've put together in this video will be things that we have highlighted in other videos previously, so you'll want to kind of go through those. If some of the things go by pretty quickly, you may want to go back and refresh yourself by looking at some of these other videos. So we have our basic website here. This is a WordPress site almost right out of the box. We've added one post with some basic simple formatting and an image here and a caption. So right now we have two posts on our website. We have our Hello World, which is by default, and this is a test post, which is the one that we added. We also have two pages. We have our home page, which is basically a collection of all the posts that we have so far, and a sample page that was actually came with the site as a default. There's two different hierarchies to keep in mind with WordPress. First of all is the post. This is probably, if you're doing a blog, things where you're doing news items and so forth, this is something that you'll probably use most frequently. These are where you'll be updating news items, where you'll be putting blog posts and so forth. This is things that people can subscribe to. They can subscribe to your post either by email or RSS feeds, things like that, and they can be continually updated of what's going on with you, your organization, or your business, whatever it might be. So when you think post, think continually updating. These are things that continually get updated. Whereas a page is a lot more static. So this is, as it says here, this is an example page. It's different from a blog post because it will stay in one place and will show up in your site navigation. Most people start with an about page that introduces them to potential site visitors. It may say something like this, gives you some examples and so forth. So what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to actually take the things that we've gone through with the setting up a post and actually put in a page, because luckily, I guess, WordPress has actually organized their two hierarchies, the posts and the pages, where they work pretty similar. And in fact, if you're not paying attention, you may end up thinking you're publishing a post and you're actually publishing a page, or thinking you're publishing a page and you're actually publishing a post. So you want to be sure that you're on the right part of the back end in order to do that. So to get started, we are on our website. We're already logged in, as you can see by this gray bar up here. We've got our name and our photo. So I'm going to go to new and I'm going to go to page. Whereas in the other videos we've been doing post and we've been editing a post, I'm actually going to do new page. And like you see here, it's almost identical to what we have with post, except we have add new page. On a new post, very similar, but we have add new post. So we're going to go back to a new page. And I'm going to create a new page. I'm going to call it Fairy Tales. And I have some text here. I've actually copied some text from Rapunzel. This is from Gutenberg.org, where you can get a lot of public domain ebooks in HTML version or whatever version you prefer. So I'm going to paste that in there. And I already have some basic text. So it's just got some very basic paragraph formatting. I can go in and, as you remember, in our format bar, I can make it bold. I can make part of it italicized. Let's find the man who loved her thought. I'll make that italicized. Let's say that I'm going through and I want to make a point, or I've typed something, and let's see, ASDF. I've typed something, I want to strike it out. I can actually strike it out there. So some real basic formatting that you can do here in WordPress. So now that I have my basic text, I want to actually add a photo. So I'm going to click here. This is where I want my photo to be. I'm going to add media. I haven't used anything that really fits this page, so I'm going to go ahead and upload a file. And I will do a triumph photo here. And we'll call this Triumph Parade. I'll give it a caption, the victor and triumph. We'll do a so remember, alt text, that's the text that gets added if the page doesn't load for some reason correctly, or if someone's reading a screen reader. So that's the text that they will actually see instead of the photo. So alternative text is a good way to remember that. And I want to, let's put the alignment on the right hand side. Remember, make it the attachment page so you get that extra search engine optimization, and insert into post. And there we have it. We have our initial photo, and let's, this is kind of a lot of text. Let's actually put another photo right here. We'll add media, upload something here, and this has nothing to do with the story of Rapunzel, but we'll whoops, let's actually type it correctly. If I can type. And again, remember, we'll want to change this to the attachment page. Let's actually put this one on the left hand side and insert it into the post. So we're looking pretty good here. Still kind of text heavy. For an actual blog post or a page on a website, I would actually try and break some of this up. So you may want to add some paragraphs and so forth, just so it's not quite as text heavy as this. This is hard for people to keep reading and to focus on. So the more you can break it up, the better off it is. Of course, make sure that you're breaking it in a logical place. And then tranches. Yeah, here we go. One of the other things that we talked about is adding a PDF to the file. So I can actually come down here and I want to add a PDF. And let's grab this one here. Again, really nothing to do with the story of Rapunzel, but we'll add it anyways. And we're going to give this this is the actual text that is used for the link to the PDF. So find out more. We'll just give it a simple title here. Insert it into the page. We have it right there. Last but not least, we want to link people back to my main website, of course, because it is so good. And I'll highlight that, actually copy my URL, and go to my link. It looks like a chain link. Remember, when you hover over it, it says insert edit link. Add my link there. I want that to open in a new page. I'm going to give it a title of Jonathan Blundell because people may not be familiar with what that page is. And we'll go ahead and add it again here, just because I'll show you the difference on how this looks. Whoops, I'm sorry about that. I clicked the wrong button. Link. And we'll add a link. And I think we're, let's see, we got image here, an image, and our links. Let me preview it. Basic layout looks good. And so we'll go ahead and publish it. Now you can actually, on the pages, you can actually say, I want it to be a main page, a top level page, or if you want it to be a secondary page, I can put it under another page. So I'll just say no parent here. I don't want it to be under anything else. I want it to be the top level hierarchy. And I'll go to publish. And we can view our page. And there we have it. There is our page. Now you'll see this added the page here in the page area up in the navigation versus over here on the recent post. Now depending on how your site is set up, you may actually have to go in and do some changes to your menu options in order to get this to show up. Your webmaster will be able to tell you specifically if that's the case. But if you don't see it showing up with the rest of your navigation, then that may be the case, and you'll want to talk to him about that. Let's go down to those links again real quick, and I'll show you how we change those titles. So the link actually is Rapunzel is lost to you. But if you hover over that, see, it tells the user that the actual title of the page is Jonathan Blundell. The title is not Rapunzel is lost to you. The title that we're linking to is Jonathan Blundell. So it's kind of a hint to let people know what they're going to. If I come down here, you see I changed that to Jonathan D. Blundell. So it's a little bit more information, and you can customize that per link. So that's one of the nice things that you can do with the title in WordPress. And I think that is all that we're going to cover for the moment. Hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully you've gotten something out of it. If there's things that you specifically want to know about, let me know and I'll be glad to put the video together for you. And until next time, have a great day.